seconds before Clement shut up.
Right. Oh.
It's arrived.
Forest and grassland. It was like on the border. It's like both. Mostly grassland, but forest too.
You just have to understand. I have to be thorough, that's all.
Am I being accused of something? Because I feel like I am.
No. I said.
Trial, Mr. Soldier?
I'm going to try to persuade him. Nope, I'm just being thorough. I have to ensure that we're all on the up and up.
Roll persuasion.
That would be a 5.
Bill?
Yes.
I'm definitely not accusing you of something.
I'm not accusing you.
What?
What was the last thing you said again? Sorry.
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page.
We're all on the same page? I told you what you needed to know. I told you what I needed. I needed help, and you started asking questions. And you accuse me of lying? What do I need to lie you about?
I will, I'll try to calm him down again. Babe, I apologize. I apologize for the misunderstanding. I'm just getting the names together so that when we're done helping you, we can ensure that your replacement is brought up to speed and that we can work with your boss to understand that he handed off the issue to us and that we took care of it. This is all I'm trying to do.
Okay, roll with advantage.
You're full of shit.
Alright, with advantage!
Made sense.
Oh, 11.
He doesn't really calm down. He's... I mean, it doesn't get worse.
Right.
So,
Sergey.
we're on the same side, so
We are.
help me or not.
We will do...
Get going.
I did not intend to make you upset, friend. Keeper, as you know, we're on the same side. We will do everything...
You did not mean to upset me, yet you tell me in my face that I am lying? Good. I'm so good at making friends, you fucking elf.
I am an elf. I will admit that I have trouble understanding human emotions. This is a cultural thing. I apologize again. I did not intend to make you upset. I'm just trying to be thorough.
Oh shit.
Persuasion! Persuasion! I am very persuasive!
You see, after you tell him, you seem like... I'm sorry, I should have not been...
I realized you're retarded.
Yes, it is evident I am retarded.
This matter is sensitive. I was not recalled.
Oh?
I'll talk somewhere less open, less public.
Yeah.
My van, little boy.
The truck.
He just leads you off some distance away from the village. Not too far, but basically like behind a building.
He's taking him to his rape cave.
Alright.
You follow him.
Yes, let's go.
I actually sneakily am following them both. They can't see me.
But you stood next to them.
Yeah, you were there for the entire conversation.
Frodo, why is Clemens crawling along like a snake?
He you see
me?
the man. What was his name again? You see Walter like, is there something wrong with your friend?
There.
As Clement is crouching behind you.
I
Sneaking.
look over and I say with a deadpan face, yeah, there are many things wrong with him.
Ah, I see. You have gotten yourself into a help mission from...
Yeah, he's a druid. You know how druids are.
Hey!
You're not there, buddy.
Well, he leads you behind the building, less public. There's my friend.
No, you die.
There is no random necromantic energies. The stench of undeath is due to a family member. It is my daughter, most likely.
How? Wow.
She fell to necromancy. She was like one of me, a keeper. However, she lost someone close to her. and she couldn't cope. Nobody was able to help her with this, and we were not able to catch her. And we believe she is currently, well, I believe the other keepers do not know of this. I do not wish to tell many people about this for obvious reasons. Keeper of the grave, having a necromancer as a daughter, a keeper turning to necromancy, that would be a scandal. I came here to end this, but I cannot. I cannot kill my own daughter.
Yeah, I understand. That must be a heavy cross to bear.
Best the strangers do is.
So, you understand we may be forced to put her down.
That is exactly what I intended to fool you into doing, was to put her down.
You understand that there's no... We will help you. We will help you. I give you my solemn oath as a cleric. We shall not suffer the undead to run wild and walk in the streets. And as a cleric, I will also swear to you that the necromancer who brings this trouble will trouble the world no longer once we're through.
Thank you.
The
But
necromancer's daughter.
Yeah, I know.
please, make it quick. Do not let her suffer. She has already suffered a lot.
I understand. So, are you truly leaving town?
No, I was not going to leave. I was simply going to wait until you went in and follow you.
Okay. Well, let me get with my boss and see what our timing is. If anything, I will help you, but I can't guarantee the full support of the military.
Please, do not... I would like that the best. It should not be very many. I have not felt power of a necromancer summoning many undead. But please, do not spread this information much.
Don't worry. We will keep it as low-key as possible. But we're retards, so that may not be very low-key.
If at all possible, if you can, do not tell any of your comrades this, if possible. But if you need to, I understand.
Understand.
Comrades?
We do. You've been here the entire time. You are one of the comrades.
The mentally challenged one, he will not talk?
Well...
Yeah, I'm not a people person. I like animals more.
Yes, that is very good.
Okay, leave this with me. We'll take this.
Thank you.
Is he lying about the whole it's his daughter thing?
Roll investigation. Insight.
Let's see. It's a 10.
As far as you can tell, he wasn't lying. He was very... It seemed like he was very sincere. It actually did hit him very much emotionally just to even talk about it.
Okay. Alright, come on, Clementine. Let's head back. Keeper, I will...
Clemens!
He gives
My
you
name is
all note.
Clemens! I run away crying.
Yeah. Clarence is...
Good job, Aiden. Now one person thinks you're mentally retarded.
Jonathan, look, it's Clemens. He's coming around the corner. Oh no, he's crying. I think he escaped the rape cave.
Oh, wow.
I guess Blimp was not so lucky.
We walk. I'll return. Return to the group.
There he is.
Yeah, you see the keeper go back to the bench, but this time instead of like eating anything, he basically like puts his like fuck. Well, how do we explain this? Well, he just sits down. Let's just say that.
So
he goes to pray basically.
Right. So it looks like the issue here is a local new young necromancer is disturbing the dead. And you all know how necromancy can quickly escalate.
Oh.
Well, let me tell you, necromancy can quickly escalate. Like you go from one undead to everybody's undead, and it's not a good time.
Blim.
Can it?
Can what?
Blim.
Can necromancy spread? I don't know. I've never seen this shit before.
Take his word for it.
Can it spread? It's not like it's a disease.
Oh, okay. Well, I just have to believe you, I guess.
Blim.
Well, I mean, do you actually? You need to roll for that. Roll.
I need to roll to believe him.
Yes.
Arcana to see if you know that does necromancy in fact spread.
But I wish to
just
just
take it at
believe
face
him
value?
now. I wish to believe.
It's value. I mean, why do you have to roll?
Oh yeah, if you want to take it at face value, you can fucking just take it at face value.
Well, let me roll then.
Saying, no, Blimp, I believe you.
No. Well, let me roll on Arcana to understand how bad it can be.
Why don't you thinskins just eat your dead? Then you will not have this necromancy problem. Wow, what the fuck is my accent is all over the fucking...
That would be a 15.
15 to see how does necromancy spread?
Yeah.
Or what was the question?
Well, to get an idea of the scope of the problem, a young necromancer trying to make zombies. I don't want to just talk shit. I want to know.
Well, like young necromancer is really it kind of depends on a few things. In general, they aren't like that much of a danger, but in general, you want to make sure that the necromancer does not become an issue, because there are a few. Actually, roll history. See if you know this.
12.
You've heard, well, yeah, in general, necromancy can be really bad, because if, like, once they get really strong, they can actually threaten things. Like, they might have a, like, large necromantic army, or they might, like, attach themselves to the, like, general underworld of town to, like, gather corpses and stuff for their experiments. It can be really harmful, and you don't want to fucking face a zombie army. Nobody wants to face an army of undead or something.
Okay.
But young necromancer is not really an issue. Like, not right now.
Right.
Level.
Well, it's two things. Well, I will say that a young necromancer probably isn't a huge deal. The situation is that the young necromancer is directly related to that keeper. And if we take this necromancer out, we have a keeper in our pocket, basically. We may be able to rely on later if we need them. It may be in our advantage to help this guy.
Well, I do have this new sword that's pretty neat. It'd be a shame if I couldn't get to test it out.
Blim, why do you not eat your dead?
Mainly because they don't taste good.
But then you will not have any necromancy problem.
It is a problem that we must bear. It's a cultural thing, I understand. We softskins do things a little differently than you all do.
Very inefficient. Well, just letting meat go bad.
That's another way to live. Look at it like that. So, should we find out more about this crypt if we're going to go there? It'd be good to understand what we're getting into.
I need so we should go to the crypt.
Supplies, so you should go to the crypt?
Lots of fresh meat.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure why you would find fresh meat in an old crypt.
Because why else would the necromancer be there?
I would say...
Fresh. Blimp said fresh necromancer, so we go to get fresh meat at crypt.
Well, that is what Blimp said.
Yes, I would focus more on the fact that the necromancer's trying to get good at raising the dead, not so much that the necromancer's trying to have a snack.
I don't give a shit about that.
Frodon is simple man. He see meat, he won't eat.
This is true.
I am lizard.
So,
Simple lizard man.
Simple
Yes,
lizard man.
nothing-
Make a
nothing simple about
perception
our friend here.
check. Simple lizard man.
What am I perceiving?
We'll see. I'll roll
What
the
am I
roll.
attempting to perceive is what I want to know. 15.
You know, since you love your meat, you see some meat curing outside of a. Well, I mean, you don't know what the hell the fucking sign says, but there's a lot of meat in there.
I can read common.
Oh, can you read common? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his butchers.
I don't speak it very well, but I can understand and read it.
Yeah, there's a sign that says butchers. There's curing meat currently ongoing. Like big slabs.
I hop off the truck and head towards the meat.
Okay, you head towards the meat.
Yes. Walk inside and I'm going to smile at the first person that I see inside.
Hello? Hello, friend?
Hello,
How can I help
Soskin.
you?
I wish to trade for your meat. And then I put down the bag of coins on the counter.
Okay, how much do you want?
I go over and start shoveling meat into my bag.
Okay. How much do you take?
How much is there?
There's fairly a lot, actually. It looks like they recently did like a larger batch of butchered animals.
Like 2 haunches worth. My backpack is pretty much going to be meat and a bedroll.
Okay. 2 haunches, like 40 kilograms of meat. Let's see, how much price would we give those? How much did you have in your bag, by the way?
10 gold pieces and 30 silver.
I'm gonna say the cost. If you take do you take any more than 2 haunches?
Well, that's probably all I can fit in my backpack. I'm assuming
So
it's
you-
not like a fucking king-sized, bedroll or some shit.
Okay. You fill it up with meat, and he's like, okay, so you well that will be 5 gold, 30 silver.
I shrug and point at the bag.
Oh, okay. And he starts picking out gold. He picks up 5. Do you count?
Who?
Do you count the money as he takes it out?
No.
Well, he takes an amount. You don't count how many. And and he like moves the backpack towards you. Thank you for your business.
Okay. I leave.
Okay. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you again.
Yes, meat.
Meat is good.
Okay, how much gold did he leave in my pouch?
He took out 6 gold.
Only 6?
I mean, if you actually count it.
And the silver, did he take any?
He just grabbed an amount, like 15. He didn't even really count.
Works for me. Yay. I climbed the truck with a bulging backpack full of meat.
So,
What kind of meat is it?
it's pork, and it's mostly the pieces you took were pork.
Mm-hmm.
Pork equivalent.
Nice.
So, what do you guys do?
I eat some meat. Well, these Muppets to decide what they're going to do.
Do you just like start eating the haunch directly?
No, I just use my claws to slice off pieces and eat them.
I am admiring my fancy new sword and showing it off to